up, everybody? How are we doing today, folks? Hopefully you all are doing very well. We got a lot of breaks very close. I know the football is down to 2 left and 7 left, so football might be the first break that goes. So I'm going to go grab the football. Do we have it here? Yep. So the football limited is down to 2 left. That's the closest one currently. The other football is down to 7. The basketball prism's down to 6. And then we got a slew of other breaks. And then, yeah, we got we got the extended break at 5 left. We've got some Chanters close. The Artifacts under 12 left. Parker's at 9 left. The Ultra's at 8. The Dual Series 10809, that's 7. Trilogy 13. So we got a lot of breaks very close. This is a matter of which one are we going to break through and get done. That is the question. So, as I said, if anyone wants to grab those last 2 football spots, let me know. We can get that one going. That is literally at 2 left. I'll give you guys a link to it. It's that one right there. And of course, if anyone wants the other ones, let's get them going. We'll wait till more people get online, and that way we can kind of get something rolling here. If all the spots don't fill, they just go the next day or whenever it fills. So most of our breaks fill within basically the same day or like a day or 2 after. But obviously we try to post roughly between 5 and 10 new breaks every single day. So there's definitely going to be some carryovers, but they just go when they fill. But as I said, generally the more popular ones will fill within a day or 2. So realistically, just hang tight, be a bit patient, and they're going to get going. Like for example, like yesterday, I think we did 10 breaks. So, you know, we posted 8 new ones. So let me know which one you guys want to get going. And obviously when we get more viewers in here, I'll do some cool special to get some of the breaks going for you guys. Because we got some really good breaks up there for you. Well, we don't go on Saturdays. We go on Sundays. So yeah, if that one doesn't go today, it'll go Sunday. If it doesn't go Sunday, it'll go Monday. So we go on live every day except for Saturday. So, but what I will do, and I'll announce this for the next, we'll go up till 6 o'clock. Any break that fills, other than football, any break, and other than the extended, because it already has a Series 2 box giveaway. I want to get it out, don't worry guys. Any break that fills before 6 will get a black pack added as a giveaway. So I don't care if it's a chancer that's $12 or the cup tin that's $79. Any break that fills before 6 p.m. Eastern, which is 55 minutes. The only breaks that do not count, obviously, are the football and then the extended, because it has a Series 2 box giveaway already added to it. So let me know. I'll be right back. Which one? I pay for both. So again, ladies and gentlemen, the first first breaks that fill before 6 o'clock. Not including the football and not including the extended. Because obviously that extended has a Series 2 box giveaway. I just don't have anything to add on that one. But if you get the chancers going, black pack added. Stature going, black pack. Series 1, Series 289, black pack. Ultra, black pack. WandaVision, black pack. Parkhurst, black pack. So any and all of those breaks before 6 o'clock that are filled completely will get a black pack added to it. But the good news is football. One of the footballs is filled. Football. So let me get that one going. So there you go. You guys want some encouragement to get some breaks rolling nice and early? There you go. I am doing my best to give you guys extra stuff. Again, guys, keep in mind those black packs do sell for between like the 20 to 40 US unopened. So like, if you want to open it, have fun. If you want to sell it, have fun. But you're just getting added value to a break. So there is zero reason to let it go to waste, in my opinion. All right, good luck. Here we go. 21,510 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll get the limited done, and then we'll move on to the hockey breaks. So any of the breaks, as stated, guys, that fill before that time, 6 o'clock. So you guys have 50 minutes, tons of time Again, if you want my honest opinion, I always say go towards the one that has the least amount of spots and the cheapest availability. So, in my opinion, the Chancers are your best value because there's less than like 30 spots, and it's also $12, so that actually adds a decent amount of extra value to it. But let's get the limited going. Here we go, 21,510. We got the limited football 2023. And we do have the other football up there, I believe the Zenith. So if you guys want that. We've got a Jordan Love for the Packers base. Again, everything's going to go on this one. We've got for the Falcons, Terrell. A.J. Terrell. We've got for the Vikings, Cousins. We've got number to 150 for the Cardinals, Kyler Murray. Number to 150, Kyler Murray. And we've got for the Cowboys, number to 200 jersey of Schoonmaker. Unlimited potential. Schoonmaker. We've got for the Chargers, James Jr. We've got for the Bears, Justin Fields. We've got for the Saints, Derek Carr. That's kind of funny again. We've got a limited of Kyler Murray again. That's kind of funny. Cardinals. And we've got for the Broncos, number 299, Plummer. Limited monikers auto Plummer. To 99. We've got for the Cardinals, James Conner. For the Cowboys, Tony Pollard. For the Texans, Stingley Jr. We've got for the Panthers, Thompson. And that is just beautiful. Jeez. For the Seahawks, we got a rookie auto patch of Smith Nijba. Out of 75. Smith Nijba. That's beautiful. All right. Oh. Yep. Well, that one is done like dinner. All right, guys. So again, anything that gets filled, the Legend is close, the Artifacts is close, the Chancer is close. Black packs added to the breaks. And you know what? I'll even make it more tempting for you guys just because I'm in a good mood today and it's obviously like the Friday, so it's always before a weekend, which is nice. I'll make it 2 black packs till the next 45 minutes per break. So, for example, you fill this Tavares Chancer, 2 black packs. You fill the Jack Hughes, or sorry, Luke Hughes, 2 black packs. You fill the Parkhurst, 2 black packs. So I'm doing my best to give you guys opportunity to get extra, but that is just so you guys know 100% my final offer on the extras. And then the extended number, the 1 of 3, is down to 4. So if you guys want to get that one going, that'd be great. The other football is down to 7 left. So if you guys want to get the ball rolling, I'm more than happy to keep it going. But I do think a lot of these breaks, even the Series 2, for example, the retail 16-17, all of those breaks have some very, very good potential to get going. So all I can do is offer specials. It's up to you guys to take advantage of them. We have quite a few that are like close to the 10 or under. So, and again, if you guys want to get the extended going, there's only 4 left in that one, so that would be a good one to kind of get going. Only 4, so that one can go very quickly. So if you guys want to get the ball rolling, and then the other football state is down to 7. So only 7 to go in that one, and then 4 to go in the extended. I wonder if the Parker's Champions, how that stuff's selling, by the way. Let me see if some of the stuff's selling high. Ooh, the memorable booklets are selling quite well. Actually, some of the stuff's selling pretty damn good. I gotta give that credit. But yeah, if any of you guys want to get the ball rolling, let me know. Any and all breaks do qualify for it. And as I said, it's only before 6 o'clock. So the longer you guys wait, the more time you guys are wasting. I would rather it go sooner than later, ideally. But again, all I can do is offer it. It's up to you guys to take advantage of it. Obviously, I'd love it if you guys want to get a few of the breaks rolling. Rolling, oh, it's rolling. We had spots taken in the Chancer, the one Chancer, so that's good. And I'm not expecting it to fill today, guys. But obviously that case Chancer is a pretty cool one. Again, it's going to be, I know, a several day fill. I'm well aware of that, but... Michael, how you doing, sir? Long time no talk. So again, let me know which one you guys want to go after. 4 left in the extended. Keep in mind, guys, the Crosby Ovechkin dual rookie or ultra. That is literally the last one that we have. So if you guys would like to get the extended going, or of course anything else, I'm happy to do it. But again, that I'm letting you guys know that that Crosby and Ovi box are literally the last 2 we have of that for the retail. So you guys want a shot of actually opening up a Crosby? That's pretty much one of the only ones we got. I believe we have maybe a couple blasters left of that. I believe, but I'm saying that is the last retails that we have of that. And again, that is, there's live Crosbys and live Ovi rookies in there. So that is definitely a good one to get involved in. And again, guys, the extended is down to 4 left. The Zenith football is now down to 5, I believe. So if you guys want to get the other football break, you guys know how fast those go in and out of our store. If you guys want to get that Zenith football going, there's only 5 left there. And Wingnut, I know you're in the room, so I'm going to throw this out there just for you. And of course, to be clear, if anyone else wants to take this special, you will. It's just I know Wingnut likes joining these. So Wingnut, for every 6 spots you take in the Tavares, the Luke Hughes, and the WandaVision Chancer, I'll give you a black pack. And of course, if anyone else wants to jump on that and take 6 spots in any combination, I'm happy with that. Would Bedard be in the next wave of black packs for this expo? Rushmore, why would it eliminate the black packs? If anything, that's going to incentivize more people to join. So absolutely, I would love that. Anna. Like, it might make it a little more, I'm trying to think of the right word, pricier per se. But absolutely, if anything we get, again, Rushmore, anything that we get, we try to use as brake incentives. It works both ways, right? For us, it's never bad if you guys get extra stuff, and for us, it helps move product. Like, it's like these black packs that I just said right now. If these brakes don't move, then it doesn't change anything. I'm literally adding stuff to these brakes to help get them filled. Right? So by me adding stuff to the brake, I'm not getting anything more on it. I'm just literally giving it away. So that's why I've always said to you guys, try to take advantage of these deals because they're literally addition to. So guys, the Tavares is down to 11 and the Hughes is down to 14. Again, we got a lot of breaks at the 13 or lower. So there you go. That's getting some of these going. So Tavares is down to 11. The only thing, Rushmore, I don't know. Yeah, if he had autographs in there, I agree with you. That would just be that would be nuts. But it is funny though because we've done a lot of different incentives over the years. And it's like some things get people going and some people just don't. Like, I don't know, it's interesting. Like, even if you think Rushmore, I just said right now, if you took 6 spots in the Chancer, you get a black pack. The black packs sell between 20 and 40 US. 6 spots in a Chancer is $72 Canadian. So let's say you sell for 30 US, that's basically 45 Canadian on your $72. So you're basically getting the spots for less than half price. If you get the black pack, of course. And you also get a good shot at getting the item too, right? If there's 22 spots, you literally have more than a quarter potential of getting that card. But the thing is, no matter sometimes what you advertise per se, it's still people will... But that's why I do say some of these deals that we offer are pretty damn good, and sometimes it just doesn't go. It is what it is. I can't really do much more. Like, as I said right now, guys, we have a lot of breaks at the close to about the 12 or under right now. That you guys have half an hour to fill, and you guys get extra incentives. If not, no big deal. But as I said, that Crosby Ultra and OV Ultra, that's the last 2 boxes we have of the retail. Right? You guys can get Stamkos, Giroux, Doughty Young Guns live from boxes. Stature is a pretty damn good pull. 16-17 Series 2, which has Marner and Line, I believe. Yeah. And it's got Matthews' potential canvas. Like, all of these have very good potential outcomes. Parkhurst, only 9 left. So there's no point of wasting the time. And again, the football's down to 5. So if any of you guys want to get the ball rolling, that would be great. It looks like a couple more spots in the extended went. And again, that's the only break, other than the football, as I said, that will not have the special, because obviously it already has a pretty damn good special attitude. But it is down to 2 left. So if anyone wants to get that one rolling, 2 left there. So anybody want to get that one going? So let me know if anyone wants to close that one out. It is down to 2 remaining. Two spots left. Sweet. It looks like it is going. And again, guys, the Tavares is down to 11 left. Keep in mind, it's a jumbo prime numbers. Number 2, I believe, 4 of John Tavares. Yeah, number 3 of 4. Definitely not a bad card to have. And Wingnut, just so you know, that deal, obviously the 6th one I'm going to keep tonight. So if you want to pluck away at the WandaVision, the Tavares, or the Luke Hughes, they count. And again, guys, football's down to 5, so we're close on that one. The extended looks like it's getting closed out, so we're good on that. The Ultra looks like it's down to 6, so we're getting close on that. The Artifacts looks like with the Series 2s down to 11 left, so we're close on that. We're close on so many breaks. It's a positive and negative of these things. All right, so it looks like 519 area code. We should be good to go on. So let me just double check everything. So I think this is one of the best value deals that we have right now running, the extended deal, because literally for 26 bucks, there's a 1 in 45 shot of winning a $400 box. Pretty damn good. 21,005, 1, 9, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. go. All right, let me get this one rolling. $519, here we go. Here we go, 21,519. We've got the extended 2-box break. And again, this is number 1 of the 3, so the other one will be posted on Sunday, or for Sunday. And obviously, once all 3 are filled, we do a nice little giveaway. We got a Young Guns for Calgary of Mackey. Young Guns French variant of Reese Johnson for Chicago. Ultimate Victory of Foot for Tampa. Reflections for Minnesota of Kaprizov. Young Guns for San Jose of Coronar. Tribute Young Guns for the Rangers of Keandre Miller. Young Guns to go with the French variant of Reese Johnson. Ultimate Victory for the Rangers of Zibanejad. Bowen Byram to 3,000 finite. Holographics for the Devils of Ty Smith. Dazzlers for the Maple Leafs of Nylander. We've got our Reflections to 500 of Cousins. Buffalo. Cousins. We've got a Young Guns checklist for Florida and LA of Kaliev and Heponiemi. So that'll be a random. Young Guns for LA of Ingham. Rookie class for LA of Velarde. Kane tribute for the Hawks. Ovation for Florida of Barkov. Tribute of Patterson for Vancouver. Young Guns for the Devils of Nolan Foote. Another finite. Apparently we get 2 of those. Carter Hart for Philly. That's kind of funny. Clear cut for LA of Kopitar. We've got a whole lot of nothing. We got a Young Guns for the Montreal Canadiens of Hillis. And a Makar for the Avalanche Retro. All right. All right. Nice. Young Guns clear cut of Handmark for San Jose. Clear cut Young Guns, Handmark. We got a rookie class for the Islanders of Sorokin. Ultimate Victory for Vegas of Alex Pietrangelo. Retro of Shea Weber for Montreal. Young Guns for the LA Kings of Strand. Ty Smith, finite for the New Jersey Devils. Maltsev Young Guns for the Devils. Young Guns for the Rangers of Hodorenko. Holographics of Hoglander for Vancouver. Tribute of Varlamov for the Islanders. Young Guns for Montreal of Verbeek. Oh, this pack did not want to open. What did you have in there? Ultimate Victory for the Rangers of Lafreniere. Holographics NHL Best of Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Rookie class for the Maple Leafs of Robertson. Young Guns for the Pittsburgh Penguins of Dorio. Ultimate Victory for the Hawks of Ian Mitchell. Rookie class for Tampa of Foote. Backstrom for the Caps Retro. Young Guns for Boston of Booth. Barzal finite to 3,000 for the Islanders. Dazzlers for the Oilers of Hopkins. Nice. Reflections. That's limited. Number to 50 of Romanov for Montreal. I don't know if I've ever gotten number to 51 of these. So that's pretty cool, Romanov. We've got a Young Guns for the Coyotes of Bunting. And we've got a Gensel for Vegas. Sorry, not for Vegas. For Pittsburgh, Tribute. Alright, let me do the one random, which is between the left and the right. So give me 1 second. We get it organized. Three times. Here we go. 1, 2, and a 3. The right side, which is L.A. Kings. I'll be back. Good, how are you?
Very good. Tell me where they're at.
I know. I thought we were done with it, but apparently not.
One more.
What's the most expensive card you ever opened live? So that, I get asked that quite a bit, Rushmore, and the problem with that answer, to be completely candid, is that it changes. Because what's the most expensive card that we opened at now value? Or when I opened it value, because there's a big difference between those two. Because, like, for example, we opened 5 of the McDavid 99 cups, but at the time they were about 15 grand. But, like, right now they're obviously way more than 15 grand. So that's what I was saying is... And then there's also some other ones that God knows what they'd be worth right now. So, for example, I believe, because I know it wasn't me, I think it was, I think Ashley opened up the Gretzky McDavid Dual Black Rookie Auto 101.
Yeah.
So, like, how much would that be right now? Right? So, like, is that 10 grand, 20 grand, 50 grand? We also opened up the 97 of 999 Future Watch Auto. So that is a big one in itself. And again, what would that be worth right now? I would presume that's got to be 50-ish. So yeah. But yeah, it'd be one of those, realistically. Like, over the years, we've opened some pretty monstrous stuff. Rushmore, we've been very fortunate. Obviously, we open a lot of stuff, but we've been very fortunate in our lives to be able to open this stuff. And that is why contrary to people saying that I'm too loud on when I open cards, I genuinely get very excited to open such monster cards. So for those saying I'm too loud, well, that's fine. Deal with someone who doesn't enjoy opening then. I don't know. I get excited when I open big stuff for big people. That's like a mini lottery for a lot of people. I think that's what a lot of people who are not part of this and say that, you know, for example, if I get too excited or if Ashley gets too excited, they don't realize that somebody is winning very big. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. Is that they feel like they just hit a mini lottery, which is amazing. But yeah, I remember the Rushmore, the 97. I remember I kind of like, even at the time I thought it was a bit low. Obviously now it looks like an absolute freaking steal. But I know the gentleman who had that sold it for $2,000 at the time. Now, keep in mind, they were going for $700. So for him, he's going, hey, I got 3 times the amount for a jersey number. Like, why not? Like, logically, that makes sense. So I'm not faulting his decision of that. But again, like, what would that future watch go for now? Like I said, I genuinely would not be surprised if that's between like the 50 to 100,000 range. That's a pretty sizable card. And in all honesty, I would love to know what it goes for because it would be a good benchmark for the Bedard. Because again, what's the Bedard 98 of 999 going to go for? By the way, the football is down to 4. Again, our football breaks are very limited, guys. We run out of them pretty damn quickly. The Series 2 and Artifacts is down to, it looks like, 5 left. The Ultra Retail looks like it's down to 5. Parker's is down to 8. So we have quite a few breaks that are very close now, guys. So we have a lot of breaks. Very close. The Ultra's at 5. So the Artifacts one, which is one of my personal favorite ones, because A, it's all 23-24, which is great, but I'm also a big fan of the Artifacts, to be fair, so. And then the football, as stated, guys, that is the last current football break that we have right now, which is kind of funny. And then the Parkhurst is down to 8. So again, another 3-box Parker, some decent potential in that. Looks like another few spots are taken in the Artifacts. Alright, so I had a conversation with a good customer today, guys, and I would like to get more opinions on it. I'm pretty set of, I think, what we're going to do. But I want honest opinions, so think about it before you give me your opinion. If we were to do a case break, so similar to what we did with Series 2 before, okay, where we do chancers or we do group breaks with a spot into the next one. Do you guys like it better? Which of these three options do you like the most? Do you like option number 1, where you win a spot into a, let's say there's 32 spots for sake of conversation. So you win a spot from a group break or a chancer, and then one of 32 people win a sealed case of Series 2. So only one person wins. Do you like what you win a spot into a group break where there's 32 teams and you'll get one team? So obviously we break a case. Or do you like option number 3 where that you win a spot into the group break, everyone gets a single team, and then all the single bedards will be randomed in the break. So, for example, if we get 2 young guns and a portraits, that'll be random to 3 different people in the break. So do you like option A, where one person wins the case out of 32? So 31 people don't get anything, but one person gets a $4,500, $5,000 item. Option number 2 is everyone gets one team, you get what you get, right? Chicago gets Chicago, Anaheim, Anaheim, so on and so forth. Option number 3, everyone gets a team, but the individual bedards will get randomed off. So which of those 3 options do you guys like the most? I am curious to see, and of course, any feedback's always appreciated. Opinions always appreciated. So what do you guys like out of those 3? And hopefully I get some answers, because all it ever does is help us with this stuff, guys. So I do appreciate your feedback. I think it goes a lot more than you guys think. So we do these things to help you guys out and make you guys feel great about it. So Rushmore, I will tell you again, I always give my honest opinion on everything. That was the only negative I do have of number 3. Obviously number 1, for example, 31 people don't win. I'm not a huge fan of that. That's a negative. I will say the negative of that is, yes, Chicago will, I'm sure, not feel great with the Bedard getting randomed. But Rushmore, let me put it this way. You still have a shot at it, right? Like, Chicago's not losing it, per se. They still have a shot at the Bedards. And keep in mind, they would get all other Chicago stuff, which are about 3 or 4 other rookies in there. So, yes, they just would not get the individual Bedards, because we're spreading that more out towards other breakers or other breaks. So you think that's the best option? Okay, I appreciate that. Anyone else got any feedback? Whether you like one, you hate one. I said I'm happy to kick around some ideas with you guys. So James, the whole thing would be the exact same. It'd be incorporated into the group break. So for example, when we did the Chancers back in the day, I know this will be different, but it'll be like $15 for, and then one person wins a spot into either the chance to win a case or the break. Right? So it's the exact same thing. So whether we did a $15 random and you win a spot at a chance to win the case, or you win a spot in the case and we random the Bedards, it's the exact same thing. Yeah. Michael, you like number 3? Doesn't surprise me. Yep. Not a shocker. But anyone got any like other feedback on that? Does anyone not like number 3? But again, we always look for like feedback on these kind of things, and obviously we want to make sure that this is something you guys like. But we obviously saw the success of the last one that we did. We had a lot of people very happy about getting a free spot into a case break of it. But obviously I don't mind the idea of the Bedard getting spread out, because that way if you get like 2 Bedards, at least 2 other people are getting Young Guns. If we get like a Portrait, a Dazzlers, 2 Bedards, and maybe we get super lucky and get like a Clear Cut or an Outburst Silver, that's a lot more people winning now in that break versus just one team winning. So that's where I do like that component of it. And by the way, the Ultra's down to 5. The Zenith Football is down to 4. So again, we are slowly but surely rolling. The Tavares is down to 11. Parker's 8. Series 2 Retail 8. I'm very confident if we can get the Parkers and the Retail down to about like 5 or 6. They'll get chipped away at, or if somebody wants a challenge for spots, they always get chipped away at. I'm very confident on that. The Series 1, Series 2 Retail, that's 7 left. So again, very close. So we are, I said, I'm hoping we get a slew of spots taken over the next half an hour to an hour, and we can chip away some more breaks. It looks like we have another couple breaks coming up because they're pretty damn close. I do think that football at 4 left is probably going to go, and I think we're going to get a few of the other retails going, and maybe Parker's going, so we're going to be close. And we just had a couple Bowman Chrome spots taken, so you never know. Baseball might go too. What's the baseball at now? Yeah, the baseball's at 11 left, so that might go. But 515, I believe, is good to go now, guys. 515. So let me see if I can get that one ready. $21,515. Yeah, all payments are in. The last transfer just came in. So we are ready to rock and roll on that one. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. Good luck. Here we go. 21,515. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll grab my other water because this one's done. Oh. Alrighty then. So Michael, and obviously I'm just clearing out some emails, so I'll discuss very quickly. So a lot of times what ends up happening is, again, I've said this for many years, a lot of people do not realize how many deals that we work out with dealers. Especially times like right now where a lot of people, like dealers, kind of need a bit of cash flow because some products are just completely garbage to them. So for us, I have no problems ever bringing in stuff, but again, I'm not just a garbage dump, and if you want to give me some of the bad stuff, I need some of your good stuff. And sometimes we're able to land like some pretty cool stuff. So on the Legends, for example, I can tell you that one specifically. We just picked up, what are they, an 8-box case, I think they are, or 10s, whatever it was. So we just picked up an 8, so we're going to chip away at that. Again, they will last a long time. I plan on doing 1 2-box break probably maybe once every 3 weeks, 2 weeks, to kind of keep it there. But yeah. All right, good luck. Here we go. Here we go, starting off CNC Break 21,515. We've got the 3 artifacts and the 2 Series 2s. But yeah, we always get new stuff in. Michael's is sometimes we kind of do them for breaks. Sometimes we do only for in-store. We have a lot of different points of sales, right? So we just keep it that way. We got a $9.99 rookie for Buffalo of Levi. But I think that one works beautifully on breaks. We've got a rookie redemption, so this will be a random number 244. But yeah, like whenever we write down, for example, last that we have, that's obviously accurate of what we currently have. We've got for the, what team was this one for? Buffalo, maybe? I'd have to look at the team on the jersey, guys. Dominic Hasek. I know you can't really see there. It's either Detroit or Buffalo, I'm thinking. But we'll figure that one out. But yeah, like obviously whenever we write like last that we have, that is genuinely the last that we have, but sometimes we get dealers who get more for us. We've got a Casper, number to 399, I believe it is. Sorry, it's hard to see. 399, dual rookie jersey. The other thing is also, Michael, for example, we also do a lot of like sometimes trading, right? We trade some basketball or baseball, whatever. $2.99 Logan Thompson for Vegas to some of our U.S. friends for some hockey, some older hockey, because it works better for us and works better for them. We've got number to 75 Erickson Ek for Minnesota. So that's a quite common thing that we do, is they come knocking for baseball or basketball, football, and then we help them out, and then they help us out with some cool hockey. $4.99 Owen Beck for Montreal. we've got an auto fax of Gustafson for Minnesota. But, like, especially now, Michael, we have a lot of dealers talking to us and asking us, like, you know, do you guys want this and this? And the problem is, it's generally almost always similar products. So for us, it's like, if you want us to help take this off of you, you need to help give us some good stuff. Because I don't mind helping you, but I can't just take a whole bunch of your bad stuff and eat it all. I loved it, honestly. $4.99 rookie for Calgary of Coronado. Yeah, that I'm not a big fan of the offside rule that long after, but it obviously was offside. So we got an Oram of Keller for the Coyotes. It's same with that, the glove hand passing. At a certain point, the game doesn't need to be that technical. Personally. $2.49 of Troy Terry for the Ducks. Troy Terry. We have another auto fax for Vegas, Marchesso. Auto fax, Marchesso. We've got number to $4.99, Kuzmenko. Vancouver. What do you guys think of that, though? Like, do you guys like the legitimacy of every call, whether it's like a centimeter offside? $9.99 rookie of Evangelista. I heard someone mention, like one of the podcast people mention, that they would like to see like the offside rule, that it gets nullified if there's a save or some sort of like number to 65, Burakovsky for Seattle. Like that I don't necessarily mind. Ooh, nice. And we've got a clear rookies Shesterkin for the Rangers. That's kind of cool. Shesterkin for the Rangers. Sweet. But yeah, I'm just I would hate it in the Stanley Cup Finals, for example, if there's like, you know, an important game and then like a minute after they have possession and then, you know, someone's toe was offside. I don't know. Not a huge fan of that. Yeah, I was gonna say, if there's an immediate goal, I am A-okay with that. I think that's fair. That makes sense. I just don't like it like if the goalie touches it or if the other team gets possession or touches it. $2.99 for the Coyotes of Michelli. I almost feel like that should nullify it per se. We've got a rookie redemption, New Jersey Devils. We've got a wood variant of Ottinger for Dallas. But again, at the current rule right now, it is what it is. It was definitely offside, so no goal. Just kind of sucks, but $2.49 for Philly, Kevin Hayes. So here's a fun one for you guys. And I'm genuinely curious. Is put your coaching hat on right now. $5.99 for Florida, Jaromir Jagr. Let's say you're in the middle of the season, okay? So that's where this... Ooh, that is a sexy card. Number 2 of 35... jersey patch, Quinn Hughes. Vancouver. That's a beauty. That definitely interrupted what I was about to say. Quinn Hughes. Filthy. $5.99 McDavid for the Oilers. And last but not least, number to 35 for Carolina, Sebastian Aho. All right, so coaching hat on. It's the middle of the season, so again, not a big deal at this time. Ovechkin gets the goal that breaks Gretzky's record, but it's offside. Would you challenge it as the coach? If you're the opposing team coach, would you challenge it? And again, it is the goal that breaks Gretzky's record. So you can choose not to challenge it if you don't want, obviously. But would you challenge it? And again, middle of the season. Dazzlers for the Oilers, McDavid. Ecliptic of Stutzel for the Sens. And a Matan Palo, Young Guns for Ottawa. I'm curious what you guys will say on that. Instinctive Sparkle of Sogard for Ottawa. Granlund for Pittsburgh Canvas. And a Doer Honor Roll for Calgary. Would take balls, yeah. PC Makar for the Avs. Sweeney for Minnesota Young Guns. Kucherov Canvas for Tampa. I'm just curious how many people would think that it'd be okay for the coach to let it slide. Instinctive of Samsonov for the Leafs. Jaguar for Anaheim, retired canvas. And a Young Guns, Leo Carlson. Again, highly recommend getting that puppy graded, by the way. Leo Carlson, Anaheim. We've got a PC of Stutzel for Ottawa. Matt Murray, Young Guns for Dallas. And an Outburst Silver Young Guns, Hugh McGing for the Blues. Wow, this is a good box. So we got a retired canvas, an Outburst Silver Young Guns, and a Leo Carlson. Sweet. PC of Matthews for the Leafs. Wow. Honor Roll of Feneseyev for the Preds. And a black and white Young Guns canvas of Sweezy for the Blue Jackets. Young Guns Billy Sweezy. Black and white. We've got a Foligno, Director of Boards for Minnesota. Marchand for Boston, Deep Roots. Honor Roll of Edmondson for the Red Wings. Ecliptic of Sveshnikov for the Canes. Deep Roots of Riley for the Leafs. Dalgazio, Young Guns for the Preds. So how many of you guys would call that off as a coach, and how many of you guys would just let it slide? Glaring of Forsberg for the Preds. Instinctive for the Sharks of Kokkonen. And a Portrait of Zegras for the Ducks. I want decisive answers. Director of Board, Sparkle of Ryan Reeves for the Wild. Forsberg Canvas for the Preds. Honor Roll of Levi for Buffalo. Nice. Clatterbuck Highlighters for the Islanders. Instinctive of Gibson for the Ducks. Doer Young Guns for Calgary. We've got a Toffoli for Calgary PC, Deep Root of Sagan for Dallas, and a Makar Portraits for the Avalanche. See, I am torn whether I would or would not. The other fun one, again, this is what I think about at night, apparently. The other fun one I was thinking about is if this was, just say, let's presume it's 2 years from now, and let's just say it's like 5 games at the end of the season and he's slowing down. You guys visibly can see it, and that is the goal that breaks it. Then would you just let it slide? Because he may not score in the last 5. Deluxe for the Boston Bruins of Zaka. PC of Kachuk for Florida. And an Actel Young Guns for the Capitals. I would love to know how many coaches would let that slide. Instinctive Sparkle of Husso for the Red Wings. Machelli for the Coyotes Canvas. Askarov on a roll for the Preds. You would let it slide. Interesting. Instinctive for the Minnesota Wild with Gustafsson. Bobby McMahon, Young Guns for the Leafs. Outburst Silver of Sanheim for Philly. We got a PC of Pettersson for Vancouver. Mintyukov, Young Guns for the Ducks. And we've got a Young Guns canvas of Kesselring for the Coyotes. Another solid 2 boxes. Mintyukov, Bobby McMahon, Leo Carlson. Monster Season McDavid Oilers, Delorier for the Flyers, Director of Boards, and a portrait of Willie Nylander for the Maple Leafs. Director of Boards of Carrick for the Ducks, Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa Portraits, Fluorescence of Gonnett for the Sens. Fluorescence. PC of Pasternak for Boston. Emberson Young Guns for the Sharks. Shen for the Blues canvas. Instinctive for LA of Copley. Deep Roots of Aho for the Canes. And a Bolduc on a roll for the Islanders. Instinctive for the Blue Jackets, Merzlikins. Deep Roots of Fowler for the Ducks. And a Cleven on a roll for Ottawa. Ecliptic of Pettersson for Vancouver. Deep Roots of Winnipeg Jets, Wheeler. Alex Laferriere, Young Guns for LA. PC Sparkle for Dallas of Robertson. Canvas of Taves for the Avalanche. And a Cooley for the Rangers on a roll. Dazzlers of Kyle Connor for the Jets. Ecliptic of Rantanen for the Avs. Nazco Young Guns for the Blue Jackets. All we got left is a 1 random for the Rookie Redemption. So top person's going to get that one. Good luck. Here we go. 3 times. Top person. 1, 2, 3. Bry, congrats. Again, fan support, I think it's going to be tough. It would be a very tough few years. Because let's be honest, teams need, I personally think teams need 2 things to be successful. You need a player that teams can latch on to, that fans can latch on to, and a successful team on the ice. Like, I'll give you a good example. There were some stats that I read, this is a while ago, that when the Maple Leafs, when Matthews was not playing, like how much viewership goes down. Now, it's not like dramatic or anything crazy, but it's a decent number, right, for Toronto. And what it shows you is that Matthews has enough pulling power alone to bring in X amount of viewers. The problem is, yes, you might get some young guys. Like, let's say, for example, for the fun sake of this conversation, right? For the Coyotes, let's say you get Cooley and, another good prospect from Arizona. So, really good future with Logan Cooley, obviously. Do you honestly think people would be like, yeah, for Pittsburgh, yay, we lost Crosby? I think for the team, it would be massively beneficial. I think for this ticket sales, it would be massively detrimental. Right? So I think you have to look at those kind of things when you're looking at sales. But the tough one would be is, if you got rid of Crosby, would you sell more tickets on a mediocre year without Crosby or a garbage year with Crosby? And I think you would sell more with the garbage year of Crosby. I also think a lot of people just really forget how much a star player, ticket sales wise or talking wise to a town, brings everyone to the games. Now, let me put it this way, Rushmore. If you could get a star player in return, or someone that's got a brand name to it, and again, this is a pure fun hypothetical that you brought up. Let's say they trade to Toronto and they get, like, I don't even say a good prospect like Bobby McMahon because he's older, but let's say they get a decent couple prospects, right? So they get Easton Cowan, but then they get Mitch Marner. I think the fan base might be able to get behind a player like a Marner, like a superstar player, you know, or like a Rantanen, for example, or Makar. Like, I think they could. But if you're just going by, oh, you got, you got Matthew Nyes and Easton Cowan and a good young defenseman, I don't think people would give a crap. I think they'd be like, who are we going to go around now? Like, all those jersey sales. Like, a good indicator, Rushmore, literally look at the Maple Leafs. No BS. How many Nylander jerseys or Tavares jerseys do you honestly see compared to Matthews? It is, I would honestly say it's got to be 15 or 20 to 1. Like, that much of a differential between the two. Marner has a decent amount, I'll give him that. But I still think he'd be 4 or 5 to 1 of Matthews. So I think, like, people, like, again, you go to Pittsburgh, it's Crosby, it's Malkin, and then probably a massive, substantial drop-off to whoever's next. And I think if you got rid of your Crosby, sadly, Malkin is not going to be the one that everyone's like, oh, I got to watch Malkin now. So you need to bring in either a very good young star that has decent brand name right now, which, aside from Bedard, I don't really know who that would be. But it is, I don't know. That would be interesting. It would be tough to see Crosby go somewhere else. Let me put it that way. I've always felt like he's a lifer for Pittsburgh. But obviously, I think what's going to come down to is, what does he want to do? He has his cups. He has his Hart trophies, MVPs, whatever it is. He's got everything he needs. So if it's just, I'm going to help rebuild this team and that's my role, then it's kind of like Ovi, right? Is Ovi really trying to win another Stanley Cup? Probably not. Not on Washington, let's be honest. Right? So, like, is he just going to be like Ovi and just start his career, finish career there, you know, and then just be one of the best ever to do it? Or does he want to really have that cup run? But again, let's be honest. To have that cup run, what team do you pick? Like, even nowadays, I could probably list you 5 or 6 teams that all arguably could be a very good cup team. So even by odds, his chances are not the greatest to get there. Right? Like, you could pick, what, Boston, Florida, Colorado, Vegas, potentially even Dallas, Oilers. So it's like, even if he picked, hypothetically, Vegas, it's not a guarantee Vegas is going to beat Colorado or Dallas on the way to the Cup, or Oilers. Like, and you never know. Maybe it's just something that he wants to play with a certain player, right? Like, maybe he's like, hey, you know what? I want to play with McDavid. I want to finish my career playing with McDavid. How boss would that be? Every single 2-on-1, there'd be like 55 passes on the way down there between those two. Yeah, McDavid and Crosby. That's what I'm saying. Is you just at the end of the day, it's just kind of what these players want. Like, and no matter what we as fans think or owners, if he wants this, it's probably gonna. It's like Matthews. If Matthews genuinely wants to finish career in Arizona, it doesn't really matter what anyone else thinks. He's gonna go to Arizona. There's pretty much nothing that's gonna stop him if that's truly what he wants to do. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we can get another couple breaks going here. Parker's is at 8. The Ultra's at 5. Does anyone want to clean out the Ultra? Again, I would love to get that last Ultra. It is the last one we have. And again, speaking of Crosby, there's not going to be many products that I can see in the future that we are going to be able to open up a live rookie of Crosby in there. That is one of them. And it is also very scary to think that that product is roughly 19 years old. That kind of hurts the heart, not going to lie. Touch out. So again, does anybody want to get the ball rolling? Wow. That's a pretty solid one, Michael. Congrats. That's really awesome. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of people in the room right now. I think we can easily get the Crosby one done. We don't have a lot of spots to go in it. Said I would love to get one or two more going, but now it is just up to you guys. We are so close. Again, at this point, guys, every spot really helps and matters on that break. But again, if not, then go Sunday. Obviously, I'd prefer to get it going tonight. But if we are done for the night, no problemos. It just as it has done the last little while, it's going to set us up for a very healthy Sunday. So, Michael, here's the thing I've noticed. I think they're going to be slightly different style players, obviously. It's very tough to say whether I think he'll be better because, like, do I think he's going to be as fast as McDavid? No. He's obviously not the speed of McDavid type of guy. Do I think he'll be a better pure goal scorer than McDavid? Yes. Just on a pure goal scoring basis. Right? So, like, you have that. Then it's more of a, who's the better passer? And again, there's a lot of different arguments you could give to both of them that are great. Like, his numbers that he's putting up right now, let's be honest, are freaking amazing considering the absolute garbage dump of a team he's on. And here's the other thing that people have to remember. I don't think McDavid's ever been on that much of a garbage team in his life. Now, I'm not saying that, McDavid's McDavid. Let's be honest. He is by far the best player in the game. I will never deny that. I could be the biggest Leaf homer in the world. I'll take McDavid 1,000 times over Matthews. But Bedard, I think, has that potential to be a pretty damn good player. But the better the McDavid thing, that's so tough to see. Knowing the problem is I have a much better sample size for McDavid than I do for Bedard, so I think it's a very skewed question. I understand, obviously it makes sense. But I think it's a very tough one to answer because all I know about McDavid is 64 goals, 150 points. So I know all those stats. All I know is an 18-year-old Bedard doing what 18-year-old Bedard's doing on a garbage team. And honestly, I don't know. It would be close. I would probably, let me put it this way, to give an answer rather than just not answering the damn question. I would probably gear myself towards taking McDavid as of right now, if you want my honest opinion. But again, do I think that he could become as good as McDavid? I don't think it's out of the realm. I genuinely believe a lot of people do not understand how good a point per game player on an absolute garbage team, and having a player like Bedard, it's crazy how good he is. You know what though, Michael? Let me put it this way. I don't think he's that much different than an 18-year-old McDavid. McDavid was very skinny. Marner was very skinny. Good players find ways to get around other players, right? And not get hit, generally. Like, again, Marner was like a twig when he came in the NHL. McDavid was pretty damn tiny, too. But yeah, Rushmore, my answer would be McDavid. But I would bet you in 3 years, my answer might be very different. Like, I'm telling you guys right now, how many of you guys would be surprised if he gets 100, 115 points next year, Bedard? And then if you start getting 115 points, on your second year. Actually, what is McDavid's? What was McDavid's second year? Did he get 100 points his second year? I'm sure he did. It is McDavid. Oh, it's kind of funny. He got 100 points on the dot his second year. So you got to think. I don't think if in his rookie year he's on a point per game pace, I honestly don't think it's out of the picture that he's going to get 100 points next year. So if he gets 100 points next year, and I know you can't really compare the two and blah, 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 but he's basically at the same pace that McDavid's at. And again, also a reminder, like a guy like Matthews is a good example. He wasn't even a point per game player in his first year, right? He was at 69 points in 82 games. So even a guy like Matthews was not a point per game player. That shows you how damn good Bedard actually is right now. And again, let me reiterate, Matthews had much better teammates than Bedard does. So I think that counts for a lot too. Like, I think that's a pretty sizable difference. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, do we want to take one last stab at the Ultra break, or is that it for the Friday evening? It is your guys' call. I'm happy to do it. If not, no big deal. It goes tomorrow, or sorry, Sunday. And obviously it looks like a lot of these breaks are very close, which means a lot of them are going to be Sunday breaks. But I'm happy to do the Ultra now if anyone wants to grab a spot or two. And if not, I said we'll save the rest till Sunday on the snowy Friday. What a garbage snowy day. Why can't it just be done? And football down to 3. All right, so I have no problems pushing for the football. Does anyone want to get the last 3 on the football? I don't disagree with that. Football's down to 3. We can do that one. Again, we are very close to getting essentially 2 breaks. So I'm happy to do either, or we save the football for Sunday. But did we get anything moving on either of them? We did not. That is great. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'll probably call that an evening because clearly seems like that's going to be it. So I will be live Sunday at 7:15 p.m. Eastern for another big night of breaks. Have yourselves a beautiful rest of the weekend, and we will see you guys Sunday. Have a good one, everyone.